Free and with a harrowing tale to tell.
I finally escaped. All the stories online about the brutal treatment I received from the authorities, I can personally testify they are true. The reality is even harsher than the stories that have been circulating.
Chen Guangcheng, a blind activist kept under Chinese police guard day and night for the last 18 months, has staged a bold escape. Now in hiding in Beijing, supporters say he's in a safe place. But in this video posted online, Chen himself has a lot to say, directly addressing China's Premier Wen Jiabao with allegations of brutality at the hands of the state.
They broke into my house and more than a dozen men assaulted my wife. They pinned her down and wrapped her in a blanket, beating and kicking her for hours. They also violently assaulted me.
Chen says he and his family were denied medical treatment. He accuses police of harassing his daughter. Chen says he was powerless.
They said, "We don't care about the law. We ignore the law. What can you do about it?" They repeatedly led people to my house to attack and rob us.
Chen Guangcheng is a self-trained lawyer. He defended the rights of poor village women against alleged forced abortion. He was targeted by Chinese authorities. After organising protests, Chen was arrested for disrupting traffic and other charges. He was jailed for 4 years. Since his release 18 months ago, his home has been vigorously guarded. This is what happened when we tried to visit him.
We've been stopped. We've been stopped.
Activists say Chen finally plotted his escape. For months, he lulled police into a false sense of security. Chen lay on his bed for hours, getting police used to his long absences. Then he made his break. Waiting for him at a nearby rendezvous, supporters and a car. They smuggled him into the vehicle and brought him to Beijing.
We learned that he had escaped and needed our help. That's why we went to pick him up and drove him to Beijing and kept him in a safe place.
He Peirong agreed to speak to us over Skype. She said she feared for Chen's safety, often bursting into tears. Within hours of this interview, He Peirong herself vanished. Other activists tell CNN she's been arrested.
I'm not concerned about my own safety. I hope they'll arrest me, not my friends. When Chen told me he wants to stay in China, I told myself I'll be willing to stand by him no matter what happens next. Chen also said, as long as he's not free, no other Chinese will feel safe.
Activists say after discovering Chen missing, police moved in on his family and there was a violent scuffle in the village. Chinese authorities have not responded to CNN's calls for any comment, but to the Communist Party, Chen is a criminal, an enemy of the state. For now, Chen is free, but he is a man still in fear.
My worry is only deepening. My wife, mother and children are still in their evil hands.
Chen finished his statement with an appeal to Premier Wen to no longer ignore his suffering. Stan Grant, CNN, Beijing.